Welcome back, viewers. The last question I was asking Mr. Mamun Rashid was the future for Bacha Palace. What does it hold? Are we going to see more Bacha Palaces around the country or around the Midlands?
Well, inshallah, that is the overall plan. But the immediate plan, we are 3/4 of a way through phase 2 of Bacha Palace, which is integrating the restaurant within our facility.
Okay.
Yes, it's on the first floor. Inshallah, it should be holding 200 plus seating capacity. And so hopefully by middle of April, if not end of April, we should be opening.
Okay, and obviously you're going to do that really beautifully. Is that a buffet type of restaurant, or is it just...
It's going to be a la carte. It's going to be a la carte, yeah. And it's going to be orientated towards our families and our needs. It's going to be completely HMC halal and non-alcoholic.
Interesting, okay. And how about, Mr. Ali, is there any chances of seeing more Bacha places opening different places around the country?
Well, inshallah, I mean, this is our aim. The phase 2, the restaurant, the one we going to inshallah open in April, that's going to be our main focus at the moment.
Main focus at the moment,
yeah,
okay.
to
And then
get
after
that
that,
running, yeah.
You've concluded the
That's
Bacha
right,
Palace.
yes. Our main objective is to give, I mean, a lot of the venue have food from outside catering. But we wanted to provide our own cooking of food. It's going to be everything fresh cooking on that side.
That's actually interesting. Yeah, mostly you go to weddings, you see that, you know, the food is coming
That's
from
right,
outside.
yeah.
It's
Some
been
food
traveled
cold,
sometimes
yeah.
100 miles.
That's right,
so
yeah.
You're
They
going
don't come on
to,
time, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be able to prepare it, serve it hot.
Yeah.
That's right,
Like,
yeah.
that's very good. Just goes to show that there's plenty of ways to expand the catering business rather than just takeaways and restaurants.
That's right.
Am I correct in saying that if you have the experience in the catering sector, you can incorporate in the event management business?
Absolutely, yes. You need some elements of the catering sector to implement it in the management sector for the banqueting.
Okay. So do you employ full-time staff for Bacha Palace, or is it on the event you employ staff?
No, we have full-time staff as well as bringing on staff when there are functions.
So you have subcontractors in
place?
Yes,
that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of staff, can you tell me, is it difficult or is it?
Well, I think there is a lot of people are going on to other fields. MashaAllah, a lot of our families and friends are educating themselves and going into other sectors, like the sectors you're in, and professional jobs.
That's true. Yeah.
So yes, we do have that hurdle. However, at the moment, we seem to be able to be managing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, to each partner, I'm going to ask one question. Each of you, can you please give us advice and our viewers, to anyone who wants to open a business, one piece of advice to open a business for our viewers? What advice would you give?
I think dedication and market research is very, very important. You should do the research that you require for the business that you're willing to or intending to do.
Okay. And yourself?
Yeah, I agree that dedication, and you have to be, you have to do the marketing, and you have to be, work ethic. You have to work hard to make it success.
Okay, thank you. And your advice?
The business you're going to go for, obviously you need to do the homework, and you have to have full dedication that is you're going to be successful. You also need family support and believe in yourself. You can do it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's a very important thing actually. The belief, self-belief.
Yes.
It's very powerful.
That's right.
Thank you very much. That was good advice, I think. It was very good advice. We're going to be coming on to our second segment of the show, which is with our practicing barrister, Abu Sufyan, regarding some immigration issues with businesses, not only issues and opportunities. I want to also talk to you about opportunities for international businesses coming into UK from Bangladesh maybe and setting up businesses here. Some sort of immigration advice you can give us on in relation to that? First of all, my first question to you would be how staff shortage can be filled in the UK catering industry, because that is a big hoo-ha about this. You know, so
Right. According to the immigration rules and Tier 4 policy guidance, if you would like to recruit or hire non-EU or non-settled persons, then the particular business has to be registered as a Home Office sponsored list. And so you have to make an application to the Home Office, and there are certain requirements.
Okay.
And when your business is registered as a sponsored, and then you can recruit certain people. So you have to follow the SOC. There is a code, is a guidance. So if you need, like as an example, if you need a chef, it is a skilled person, and it has to be on the SOC code as a skilled person.
Okay.
And after that, then it depends from where you would like to recruit those skilled persons. It's from United Kingdom or from outside the United Kingdom. So if you would like to recruit from the United Kingdom, then you have to sponsor. You have to, at first place, you have to find a suitable candidate who can fill your particular gap of your industry or of your trade. And there are certain rules like residence labor market test. So you have to advertise particular job on the newspaper or Job Center Plus. And then if you don't find any suitable person from the settled persons, then you can move on to recruit somebody who doesn't have the settled status. And so if you find somebody else, they can you can issue a CAS, you can issue a course, confirmation of sponsorship.
Okay.
And with this, it is a like point-based system. So if you issue this course, they get
Understand.
30 points, then 20 points, and altogether they have to score 75 points. So if they get, like, they have to meet other immigration rules as well, like English language requirements, and they have to have certain amount of money into the bank to show the maintenance, and like consecutively for 90 days, a certain amount of money. But there is a flexibility as well if the employer takes the responsibility of accommodation. In this case, the particular worker doesn't need to show the maintenance into the account. And then, therefore, you have to make an application, the person, under the Tier 2 general.
It sounds very long process and quite a difficult process.
It's like a bit of administrative work involved. It's nothing much difficult. That's one category, like Tier 2 general.
Yeah.
And if the job, again, if this job is on the shortage occupation list, then you don't have to do any advertisement in the local market.
Is it our chefs? Are they? Is that in
Yeah,
the
chefs, yeah. The chefs, this is on the, like in the shortage occupation list.
Okay.
But then in this case, you have on the course, like when the sponsor issued a course, then it needs to be certified why you would like to recruit these particular persons, and how your business can be benefited, and how your business is getting benefited from these particular persons. And so you have to give a factual background and the relevant facts to legitimate your demand, and therefore it is on, and then this particular person can make an application.
I understand, yeah, I see.
Yes.
But what I'm a little bit concerned
This is
with...
from in this country,
Okay.
but the same way you can issue a course
Yeah.
for a person who is applying from the outside the United Kingdom. And then same thing and the same rules, you must follow it's pretty straightforward if you follow the Tier 2 policy guidance.
Okay.
So this guidance set out the rules, what you need to do, and pretty straightforward. It doesn't seem very hard or something, even you don't need a lawyer to do that. So it has got the two types. Yeah? The first thing, you have to be registered with the Home Office, and second thing, after being registered, then you can explore to find your skilled persons.
Okay.
The first priority should be to recruit, from in this country obviously in line with the immigration rules or the government policies. But there is rules like, you can have skilled persons, non-settled person who can work for your company, and your company can be benefited. And obviously it is contributing to the national economy as well.
Okay, I understand that. I was looking at a social media site. I won't mention the social media site name, but however, there was some thread on there, and people were saying that the unemployment rate in the Bengali community is very high. What's your thought on that? Is it very high?
Right.
And if it is high, then why are we not utilizing those unemployed people and giving them the necessary skills to get those jobs that needs to be
obviously
fulfilled?
this is again like political thought and political debate. Yes, we admit there are a lot of people from our community who are unemployed, but this particular type of job under tier 2 policy guidance, the entrepreneur or the business, they are not looking for common people or ordinary people. If they need like common people, basic people, or if that particular job is not on at an NQF level 6 level job, or if it is not on the shortage occupation list, then those gaps can be filled for our community people. And on this line, I think the government or the relevant body, they need to train those people. So employer, they cannot train the people and they cannot recruit those people, but that's different scheme. Like a trainee, or that's completely different. But as far as I understand from the business viewpoint, they need
I'm just
to
going to
skill
stop you
people.
here, because we're going to just go back to a break now. Viewers, we're coming back and we're going to continue from here. See you after the break.